Hey, Lee Robinson here from American Sentinel Canine. Thank you for tuning in. We're just walking Onyx over here. She's been in the kennel for a while. We brought her inside and gave her a nice shower or bath and whatnot. Off! And sit! Here. All right. So anyway, the purpose of this video is about citizenship. Our whole world needs to focus on being a better citizen and telling the truth. And this includes the canine community. You know, I don't like it when I see one trainer belittling another trainer. In my opinion, maybe you do make that trainer look bad, but you guaranteed to make yourself look bad. All right. Same is true for breeders. I don't like to hear one breeder talk bad about another breeder. Don't call me up and ask me my opinion about another breeder. I don't like it. That's a good way to start off a bad relationship with me, because you're asking me to partake in gossip. A good breeder, an honest person, may tell you the strengths. They may tell you the negatives, but a dishonest breeder is definitely going to tell you the negatives. And that's just not cool. And you can tell the truth about a situation without calling people's names out, and by also putting your name on it. So when you claim something, that you believe something, put your name on it. And what I mean by that is, the other day, somebody by the name of DJ Trump and a series of numbers made a post on one of our videos. The guest, I should say. I was the host. And he wanted to make negative comments about that guest. And I know that the man that made the comment, DJ Trump, is not Donald Trump. Okay, it's probably actually a Democrat, because he's probably using an anonymous account to attack people, because that's what he was doing here. That's what it looks like to me, because in my experience, my 25 years as a breeder, every time that I've been pretty much maliciously attacked has been, the perpetrator has either been an atheist or a Democrat. And so some people like to attack the Christian man, all right? The conservative Christian man. But one of the things that I've generally noticed is a lot of those people like to put masks on their face, and they like to make these attacks anonymously. And this has also caused troubles for me in other ways, because there have been people that are partaking in discussion using my name when it wasn't me. And I don't like that. That happened 20-something years ago, and it happened again this year, which it's disgusting. You know, put your own name on your own thoughts. Don't put somebody else's name on your thoughts. And if you're going to talk about a concept, you don't need to mention the name, okay, of who you're talking about. Talking about a practice that you disagree with. Let's say you're talking about switching pedigrees. Let's say you're talking about a training strategy. Let's say you're talking about sport versus protection, or defense versus prey, or stability versus instability, or the quality of a trainer's abilities, or the qualities of a particular dog. Whatever it may be, you can address all those things in a way where you're constructive, where you're educational, where you're promoting growth, where you're promoting wisdom, or you can approach it like a criminal, just trying to tear something down. Maybe reconsider your approach. You know, I told that guy that made that comment about my guest, I said, look, if you want your comment to stay, you need to put your name on it. If you don't put your name on it, I'm going to delete your comment. He actually came back and replied and accused me of doing a disservice to the community if I removed his comment. Now look, if you wanted your comment to stay, all you had to do was put your name on it, okay? When you put your name on it, you can say what you want. But if you don't put your name on it, I have no way of knowing if what you said is accurate. I have no way of knowing if what you said is true. You might be a disgruntled competitive breeder, and you might have worded it in such a way where it makes you look good and them bad. He bad, me good. You know, it's just, that's not very educational. It's pretty lame, in my opinion. I'm not trying to be rude, but I can't even address you because you put somebody else's name on your comment. Don't do that. Use your name or keep your mouth shut. So let's say You said 1 plus 2 is 4. And I know that 1 plus 2 is 3. Instead of calling you dumb or whatever and saying 1 plus 2 is not 4, why don't I just teach how 1 plus 2 equals 3 and make sure that you're aware of the truth, if I want to do that privately and constructively and cooperatively, instead of trying to embarrass you or harm you or destroy you. You know, the idea of tearing down other breeders, look, I've been cheated. I've had people cheat me, and it pisses me off. It makes me angry. And there's times that I want to blast them. But if I blast them, how would any of you know if it's true? All right, there's no way for you guys to know unless I want to pull out a documented case of evidence like a court case. And then I'm letting that person live in my brain for free. And I don't want to do that. I would rather just move on and grow. And maybe if you're a really good friend, I'd say, hey, be careful dealing with so-and-so. But I'm not going to go out there and blast it anonymously, putting other people's names on it. You're not helping the community. In time, karma comes around. And in time, people are going to know your character, because birds of a feather flock together. When you're dysfunctional, you're going to attract dysfunctional people. When you attract dysfunctional people, everything you build is going to fall apart. Don't be that type of person. Destructive people destroy, and constructive people build. So, you know, be constructive, be positive. If you have an accusation against somebody, put your name on the accusation, but leave their name out of it and talk about the concept. Okay? That way nobody's embarrassed. That way nobody has to get revenge. And maybe in their peace of mind, since they're not being attacked and embarrassed publicly, maybe they can reflect on what you have to say, and maybe they'll grow from it, and maybe they won't. But at least you gave it a sincere effort instead of trying to show how powerful you are. A friend of mine, Eric Lawton, made a comment the other day that angry people, mad people, try to show you how powerful they are. And happy, loving people like to show you how powerful you are. So that's good words to close out with. And so with that said, we're going to check out Onyx here. Onyx, car. What's that? What is that? Look at it. What is that? Y'all take care. Have a blessed day.